just like it is dodo. What is that?
Whoa! What is that?
Hang on, I have to go kill this bug.
Okay, we'll be right back after we kill this bug.
Wow,
Wow. We're recording.
Hello?
Hello.
Hang on.
No, you don't have to do it every. You don't have to do it every time.
Does it not help you sync up the audio?
No.
Does it really?
Well, it maybe does. Maybe.
Just trying to be helpful.
But I could figure it out.
Okay.
I'm
Screw
thirsty,
you.
bro. Can I crack a drink open?
Dude, I'm kind of thirsty too. You crack a drink open.
I'll drink for both of us?
Yeah.
All right.
You didn't get one for me, right?
Did I get one for me? Shit. Don't worry, I'll edit this out.
You did get one for you. Dang it, you didn't get one for me.
I wasn't thinking about you.
Should have been.
Full disclosure, I wasn't even thinking about you.
Man.
Wait, that's crazy. I'm going to start using that, actually. When people say, like, oh, you didn't get one for me, I'll go, honestly, I wasn't even thinking about you.
I wasn't even thinking about you at all.
Because that's the truth.
Is it?
People,
it's the God's honest truth?
That's the God's honest truth. And honestly, why would I not be anything other than that?
Then the truth?
Than God.
And the way and the life? Then God himself.
Then God. No, actually, nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
You don't
but
want to be
seriously,
God?
Nope, not funny. I don't think it's funny. We are so back.
Oh, we're so back.
We're so back. I'm so excited. Guys, Ethan, I just want to rant a little bit. Ethan, welcome back.
Thanks, man.
He's been gone. I miss him so much.
I have been gone.
I wrote about you.
You wrote about me.
I wrote about I took my horse out and we went for miles.
Wow.
We went for miles. So welcome back. He was
get Astro Sparkling
ass vibe.
Herbert Slushy.
Sparkling Herbert. Can we just from Gold Penguin?
Sparkling Herbert. That's what I read.
Sparkling Herbert, yes.
Oh, retro.
Retro vibe. Sparkling. Is it sherbet or sherbet? It's spelled sherbet.
It's sherbet.
Why is it spelled sherbet?
I don't know. I didn't make it. It's not like I invented it. I called it Herbert a second ago.
Yeah. Why'd you call it Herbert?
I don't know. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna put the reason in the video.
The reason why
I'll put
I
up
called
why
it
it's
Herbert.
called why it's called sherbet.
Oh, I
sherbet.
was like, you don't know.
Sherbet. I've heard sherbet and I've heard sherbet.
I think it's sherbet.
I grew up calling it sherbet, but I've also heard people call it sherbet. I don't even know where that would even come from. Like I can't think of like a language that sherbet. Like what does that even sound?
Sounds like you're like a 1920s kind of like. I got some sherbet here.
Like hey, like Johnny, I've got some sherbet.
Got some sherbet. Stop messing with the computer.
I got scared because it turned.
No,
off.
it's gonna go. It'll go. Okay, so I've been gone.
Ethan's been gone. Ethan, tell him where you been. Man.
I've been starting my rap career.
No way.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I wrote a song. You want to hear it?
You wrote a song?
I did.
What?
Yeah.
Can we listen to it right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna play it.
No way.
Let's make sure it's up all the way.
Please.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm on the track and I'm here to spit. All these other rappers up on my dick. I'm talking about you with the brown hair and glasses, bouncing up and down. Yeah, that's what your ass is doing on me. And he spin like Coney. Call me the balloon, the way Michael blow me. Footboxing Dwayne, cause you should kick rocks. In the studio with all of these Michaels on my cocks. Super bloody four, yeah, that's what the scene is. Bouncing up and down, that's Michael on my penis. You know they always say that the grass is always greener, but I say grassy ass when Michael sucks my wiener. Got me mile high when I'm smoking on the air, bud. Kill my cock with water just like the great blood. I don't smoke weed, but I know what kush is. Salt and pepper on his head the way that I push it. Sign a slip with a pen, yeah, the way I permits. He pawed on my cast, yeah, he's chomping at my bits. He goes animal style, the way he's in and out. We use all the water until there is a drought. Hobbit in my hole, yeah, you can call me Frodo. Murdering the bird, just like it is dodo. What is that?
Whoa! What is that?
Oh God.
was it?
Hang on, I have to go kill this bug.
Okay, well, we'll be right back after we kill this bug. You got it. You did it. Dude, being in the wilderness changed you. He's a man now. He can kill his own bugs. He can kill his own bugs. Chompers. I just thought of a good name for our people that watch our podcast.
Chompers?
Chompers. Chompers. Where are my chompers at? Me when I'm old and I can't find my teeth.
Where are my chompers at?
My chompers at?
Okay, I killed the bug. What did you think about the song? Did you like it?
I thought that was fantastic. What you just wrote that? That's amazing. Your wordplay is crazy.
Thanks, I try. Yeah, a couple of the highlights.
You're sweating. Were you nervous?
Yeah, I was. I really hoped you.
That
liked
was
it.
hilarious.
I said,
You in the song, you said, "What is that?" And then you turned around and saw the bug on your wall.
It was like I planned it.
How did you plan that?
I didn't.
You just.
I put that bug there. I paid the bug. Yeah.
You. No pun intended. You bugged the.
I bugged the wall.
There was a. You bugged the wall. You paid for that bug to be there, and then you just killed it.
So I didn't have to pay it.
So you didn't have to pay it.
I
Wow.
gave him an advance.
You're a ruthless mob boss in a way.
I was like, hey, get up here right at this time. I'll pay you after.
I'll pay you after. I'll pay you double after. You gave him a penny. You gave him a corn kernel.
I gave him
So I'll pay you triple after.
3 kernels.
I'll give you 3 whole kernels after the meeting. He goes, I'd be stupid not to do that. I'd be stupid.
Of course I do. This could feed my family for years.
This is generational wealth we're talking.
Ow,
I could stop hitting you. You really throw it back.
I really do. Yeah, my favorite line, just making sure you heard it correctly.
Right. I noticed you mouthed along the
did.
words with it just so we knew that you
so
know your own lyrics.
I said, well, I don't know them that well. I have to pull it up.
That's amazing. I can't believe you just.
Foot boxing Dwayne, you should kick rocks.
Oh, foot boxing.
Foot boxing. They
You
always
could've
say
said
that the
boxing
grass
with
is
my
always
feet.
greener.
Uh-huh.
I say grassy ass when Michael sucks on my wiener.
That was pretty crazy.
Got me mile high when I'm smoking on that Airbud.
That's pretty insane. But here's the thing though. What does that have to do with Air Bud, like the movie?
I don't know.
See, this is what I was telling you this like a long time ago. Because about rap is that your wordplay is crazy, but you're missing a layer of it's like you're missing like what's the thing with Kevin Bacon? 7
degrees of separation.
You're missing a degree of separation.
Yeah, I guess a better lyric would be something like, got me mile high with my dogs on that Airbud.
Yes. See, because you have to somehow connect the it's like a triangle.
It has to be connected. So I've got mile high.
It's like you have to do one.
Mile
you
high
have to do a setup, a second setup that plays off of that,
Yeah.
and then the punchline has to connect all 3.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like the salt and pepper on his head, the way I push it. That one was missing.
Salt and pepper on his head, the way I push it.
Because like the song "Push It."
Yeah. No, I got that part.
But I don't know what salt and pepper has to. It kind of was out of nowhere.
Right.
If we're analyzing it, yeah, you're right. The better line would have been "Mile high with my dogs when I'm smoking on that Airbud."
Mile high with my dogs. Yeah, I'm smoking. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
That's actually kind of a banger.
That's kind of a banger. We should probably take that and roll with it.
Anyways, yeah, I went on a trip.
Yeah, Ethan went on a trip.
I went on a trip. Put the tab in there. I was gone for a week.
Nice.
God. No, just kidding. I don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. We don't permit that.
We don't permit pot on my cast, chomping at the bits. On the bits.
Shout out my chompers.
Shout out all the chompers.
We're starting it. Get on.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
So backpacking.
Yes.
Where'd you go?
I went. So we started Great Sand Dunes in Colorado.
In Colorado.
And
You were in
then-
Colorado?
Yeah. Colorado and Wyoming.
Like you flew?
No, we drove.
You drove to Colorado?
Yeah. It's a 7-hour drive to
Oh.
Great Sand Dunes.
I guess.
Actually, no, it's probably more like
a
10.
7-hour. Yeah, I was gonna say that's a short drive.
Probably more like 10 or 11.
7 hours is like to Oklahoma. Is
Yeah.
probably a 7-hour drive.
So it was 11 hours first day. We got to the Great Sand Dunes, and then
okay, Great Sand Dunes.
the next day we drove to Rocky Mountain National Park,
Wow, that's amazing.
and then we backpacked there.
We'll throw some photos up so you guys can see. Get some photos.
And then the next day we drove 7 hours to Grand Tetons.
Who?
In Wyoming.
Say
Grand
again?
Tetons.
Grand Tetons? It sounds like a made up name.
It doesn't sound real. The whole time we were there, we kept making inappropriate jokes. You're like, let me see those Tetons.
Oh.
And we were like, me whenever I'm a
Guys.
guy
I love guys,
who's
dude.
addicted to Coke, like a businessman who's addicted to Coke, but he also likes the outdoors. And it was like, put a little snow on those Grand Tetons, right? Because it was really snowy while we were there. So yeah, we drove to the Grand Tetons, which is in Wyoming.
Mm-hmm.
We were there for 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
We backpacked there for a day.
Wow.
And then we drove to Yellowstone. We were there for a day.
Mm-hmm.
And then it snowed on us a lot, so we decided not to backpack there.
Gotcha.
And we came home a little early, which is why I'm here now.
Oh, and that's why you're here.
Because it's the 24th, I would still be there.
I was gonna say I had
We're
a
supposed to
feeling
get
that-
back today.
Oh, you got back yesterday.
I got back 2 days ago.
Oh shoot. Well, that's right. Yeah. I was gonna say it felt like you were back a little early.
Yeah, we were.
Okay. That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, we'll throw up some photos throughout this, so you guys can have a peek for our visual listeners.
Yeah, which is my mom.
Hi, mom. Some people like to watch the visual.
Really?
I don't know. I think so.
I don't even listen to it.
This guy does zero work. This guy goes from fucking backpacking.
I do.
And he
I was
goes,
like, yeah, it's just you guys.
"Hey, can you do this?"
That's actually not true.
Texting you from a mountain.
I do.
Hey, don't forget about this.
Hey, I just got service. Don't forget to do this.
you dude, like your friend is dying on the top of a mountain. You go, service, shit, set up the Instagram.
Speaking of which,
And you go, no, I lost service.
wait, I hope that's sent. I hope he set up the Instagram.
And then you're like, how you doing down there, John? He's a zombie now.
Yep. We have an Instagram now.
We have an Instagram now. We have a TikTok. We have all the socials, I believe. So make sure you guys
Do
follow
we have
us.
a Twitter? I mean, an X.
We don't.
Formerly known as Twitter.
I can't call it X. It just sounds so stupid.
It does sound stupid.
It sounds so dumb. I'm calling it Twitter. We don't have a Twitter. I don't think we're gonna make one.
Twitter.
I don't think we're gonna make one. Twitter is a cesspool of garbage.
I don't like Twitter.
Well,
We'd fit right in.
You're right, because I'm more like a cesspool,
And I'm garbage.
and you're more like garbage.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Pretty good.
But I'm glad Ethan's back, guys, because now we can
Now we can get down.
now
to
we can
serious
really
business.
dig into the nitty gritty details.
Yeah.
You can put that in your rap book.
Dig into the nitty gritty details.
Mm-hmm.
I
Put
wrote.
that in your rap book.
I wrote.
Bubba.
I wrote some lyrics while I was in the mountains. I need you
While I was in the mountain.
to tell me tell me what you think.
Okay.
Okay, so it's copping at the mall. No Paul Blart. Eating on her shorts. I simp son. Bart. Sticking on her cheeks like a wet fart.
Oh, now this is good.
Did you like it?
Now this is good.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Wow. Yep. All that was great. See, all that was good. You didn't leave out any like disconnected pieces.
Yeah,
you connected everything back.
Incredibly proud of
Those were good.
eating on her shorts. I simp son.
I Simpson.
Bart.
Yeah. Like that's just that's
That's
poetic.
good.
That's poetry.
That's good.
That's poetry. That's beautiful.
So something that me and John did on our trip. I just wanted
Yes.
to point this out. Was we would get really bored on our drives. I just wanted to point this out. Out. We would analyze rap songs. We'd like really listen to the lyrics, and we would kind of start noticing how the really popular ones don't make any sense. And I know that this has
they're
been a
so
thing,
bad.
but like DaBaby, his most popular song, "Shug."
Oh yeah.
He says she like how I smell, cologne.
Uh-huh.
But it's like it's not really, like rappers will do something where they like Simpson, Bart.
Bart,
You know, like
yeah.
you throw the Bart in
It's
there.
poetry.
It like explains the setup.
Yeah.
Cologne doesn't do that. At least not in a clever way. She like how I smell, cologne.
Cologne.
It'd be like me saying like she like how I smell, deodorant. It's like he's like saying like why he smells good. He's like answering why he smells
He's
good.
like trying to prove to you.
Yeah.
Because I wear cologne routinely.
And then we
on a
started saying
regular
like,
basis.
we started saying like it seems like
I'm self-conscious about the way I
It
smell.
seems like someone said he didn't smell very good.
Yeah.
And so he like had to put a bar in the hook. Do you like how I smell? Cologne. Because I put that on.
Yeah. I wear it. I promise.
And we just, I thought that was
That's interesting.
worth mentioning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A lot of the most popular ones, they have lyrics that don't really make any sense.
Yeah, it is true. I mean, but at the same time, it is poetry though. There isn't really a specific format.
Yeah.
Poetry's, yeah. You just say yeah a bunch of times. It's poetry, man.
Yeah.
It's not easy. It's an art form. Really.
Let me see you do that, William Shakespeare.
Yeah, try that, Willie Shakes, huh?
Probably can't because you're dead.
Yeah, probably can't because you're English and you're like 7,000. He was English, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Almost got canceled.
I almost got canceled.
He probably, if he was to write that, he would be like, she admires my scent.
She buys my scent.
Aroma.
She, what are they called? Incendants.
Incense.
Incense.
She admires my aroma. Incense.
Incense.
I'm gonna write that.
Oils. Incense.
I'm writing that.
Magical oils and incense. Apothecary.
I'm gonna write the Shakespeare version of Shug, and you'll hear it next time we're here.
Yes. That's a good bit. We went back in time and we showed Shakespeare a DaBaby song.
He was like,
this,
I can do this.
you'd think just because I'm old, I can't write this.
I'm not with it.
You think I'm not with the times?
She admires my aroma. Incense.
Incense.
What does he say? I just made a deal. I'm on.
I'm on.
So he would say.
You shouldn't do it right now.
Yeah, I'll do it later. So when I was camping,
Yes.
I saw. You wanted to know what animals I saw? Well, I'll tell you.
please. What?
Well, I'll tell you.
Ethan, what kind of animals did you see in Grand Teton?
Well, I'll tell you. So we saw 3 bears.
Do you have pictures?
Yeah.
Can I put?
Yeah. I have a
I'm gonna
video.
put.
So
We'll put
throw 'em
picture.
up.
We'll put all the pictures on for all of our visual listeners, for all of our audio listeners. Just enjoy the sweet, soothing sounds of our voices and me sipping on my sweet cold drink. And then when you have the time, tune into the visual version so that you can see the.
So you can be like the rest of us.
So you can see. So you can join the rest of society. You fucking dork. Okay. Like.
Grow up.
So Teton.
Yeah. So when we were in Rocky Mountain, we saw 3 moose.
3 meese.
3 meese. They actually ate dinner with us. It was really scary.
A family of moose.
Ate dinner with us. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. So we were eating our dehydrated meals, and
Got room for 3. Sorry.
and the moose just like appear. So I don't know if you know this about moose. They're big, but they're quiet.
They're huge. They're quiet.
They're really quiet. So we were really scared. We were really scared.
Dude, they're huge, right?
Yeah.
Like, they're massive.
Yeah, they're really big.
And you guys are just chilling there? Is
Yeah.
it daytime or nighttime?
It's becoming night. We're eating dinner,
Okay.
and then they just like creeped up on us. And we were really, really frightened because we had just met with the park ranger, because you have to pick up your permit when you're backpacking and like have like
permit. You have to pay for that?
Yeah. It's not very expensive.
How was it? How much was it?
I don't remember. Probably like $15.
Okay.
For the
if
both
you
of
don't
us?
remember, it probably surely it can't be that
No,
much.
it wasn't that much.
Okay.
So we picked up our permit,
Okay.
and she was like giving us warnings about the wildlife there. And the first thing she said was, "The moose, they're silent but deadly." She was like, "They'll
Deadly?
sneak up on you. Yeah, they'll sneak up on you and they'll trample you. They don't like kill you, but if you get too close." And she said they're erratic. She was like, they're erratic, and so like you don't really know what they're gonna do. They could pull up on you, and if they get
Like if
close
they
enough
deem
to
you
you,
a threat or something.
then they'll ram you, and then they'll trample you, and then that'll like kill you. And then the next thing she said was, "Watch out for the elk. The lady elk are in heat,
Oh my god.
and they'll
That
fuck
sounds
anything that breathes."
And you went, "Oh no."
And I said, "Uh oh."
Oh no.
And so the whole time I'm making elk noises.
I'm going,
The whole hike, I'm going. So yeah. Anyways, we're eating dinner, and these moose show up, and we immediately both have flashbacks to
her
silent but deadly,
silent but deadly.
erratic,
In heat.
in heat.
And you go, okay.
And I said. Anyways, so yeah, we were eating dinner, and we just watched them. We didn't finish our meal, and then they went away. Actually, that's not true. They slept there. They slept with us. They were in heat.
What? The moose were in heat too?
Yeah. Everyone was in heat. Me and John were in heat too.
You guys were in heat too?
Yeah, it was really cold out there, so had to heat up somewhere.
You gotta be in heat. You gotta stay at least in some kind
And
of heat.
then when we were in Tetons, we saw 3 bears.
Dude, bears.
Mama bear, Papa bear,
And
baby bear.
Oh, that's so cool.
No, we actually saw Mama and 2 babies.
Oh, were they drinking porridge?
They were eating it, but yeah.
Oh, I drink.
And there was like a weird blonde girl there who was like kind of pushing them around.
No way.
Yeah.
Huh.
We did see 3 bears though. I'll put up that video on screen right
Did
now.
you see someone
The mama bear was
observing
scratching her
it?
back.
and writing a story about it?
Yeah, we saw the guy
Was it like
who
an old
wrote
guy?
It was a really old dude.
Really old, like 400 years old
He was
guy.
like, "Oh, I like
just
this."
sitting there.
And then he got in his time
sitting on
machine
a
Disappeared.
sitting on a stump,
Sitting on a stump.
and he really. Forgive me. I'll never speak again. He was sitting on a stump, and he goes, "I really like that.
Yeah.
There's some meaning here." And then he got an invisible box, and then I never saw him again.
Yeah. He just disappeared.
That's magical.
It was awesome.
Wow.
And then probably the craziest animals that we saw, or I guess heard, were 2 people in the camper next to us having really loud sex.
No way.
Yeah.
I feel like that's, I don't know. That's like one thing people don't understand is like when you go camping, it's like dead quiet.
Yeah.
Like you forget like how loud regular life is until you go out into the wilderness and you realize how like dead quiet nature is because of like all the little things you hear, like crickets and stuff. They're so loud because naturally the earth is just so quiet. And so people think like they can go out in the middle of nowhere and they think they're not going to be heard, but it's like it's almost amplified because the base level is so low.
Well, and it's even more amplified when we have a funnel up to the door and we're
Oh,
listening to
right.
So yeah, they were having sex really, really loud. And the plot twist of the story, because it's like, oh, maybe they didn't know we were there.
Is your mom and your dad?
The plot twist of the story, it was us in the van from an hour earlier. We had found the guy's time machine. No, I'm just kidding.
I got really excited. Sorry.
She got out of the van earlier in the day and saw me and John and waved at us. So they knew we were there. And let me just say,
Honestly,
maybe a little vulgar. Could not have been that good.
could not have been that good.
Could not have been as good as they were making it out to be.
Right. Like they want you to know that they're doing it.
Kind of felt like a
They were
show.
they were
Like
projecting.
putting on a little
They were
show.
projecting a little bit. Or like they were kind of forcing it a little bit.
Yeah. Like they were
Wow.
loud. They're loud.
Yeah.
Louder
Like-
than the moose.
Well, they're silent but deadly, so
Yeah.
anything's louder than the moose.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing? The cricket is louder than the moose.
Wow.
Whew.
Says something about society, I think.
That might be an original thought.
Cricket is louder than the
The
moose.
cricket is louder than the moose.
But the moose.
Moose is one of the most powerful animals. I mean, out there in Grand Teton,
Mm-hmm.
that's probably like the king of the Tetons. Is the moose? The moose.
It's probably Mr. Teton.
Oh yeah, he's the boss, huh?
Yeah. He's in charge up
He
there.
he runs the place.
Kind of runs the place.
He runs a tight ship.
Well, it'd be unfortunate to run a loose one.
Run a loose ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you get water on board,
Get water everywhere.
and then you sink, and then you all die,
And then you sink. And then
you sink, and everything goes downhill.
you everything but the kitchen sink.
I still don't get the joke. Is that really a saying?
Yeah.
Everything but the kitchen sink.
It's the same thing as like
Everything but the bagel.
that.
think-
You just made that up. That's not real.
That is real.
Everything but the bagel is not a real saying. And everything
is a
bagel
saying.
is a thing, but everything but the
Everything
bagel,
but the it's
everything but the bagel seasoning,
Yeah.
that's a thing.
Yeah.
It's not a saying.
Oh, no, it's not a saying. It's not like a thing.
See, everything but the kitchen sink is a saying. It's like it means like you got a lot of gadgets and gizmos, but you don't have the kitchen sink. 'Cause
It's like you
that's
got
too
you have
much.
all the bells and whistles, but
Yeah,
you don't have
but
like
you
the
don't-
basics. Right?
Kinda.
Everything
Maybe
but
that's
the
what it is. Everything but the kitchen sink.
is like you have all these like crazy fancy things, but you don't have like a bait like.
I think
the
it's more just
standard.
like you don't really need a kitchen sink. Like that would be too much.
What are you talking about?
Like that would be.
What do you mean?
much.
How would a kitchen sink
No,
be
no, no.
too
So
much?
like I say, like I have a car that's got everything on it but the kitchen sink. Like the kitchen sink's too much, but I've got a bomb.
Oh, it's something that wouldn't normally have a kitchen sink.
Yeah. It's
like-
not about like my
Right.
house has got everything but the kitchen sink.
Right. Okay. No, I see. No, I get it now. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, like my computer.
Yeah.
Like my computer is like I spent
Everything-
10 grand. It's got everything but the kitchen sink.
Yes,
on.
exactly.
I get it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. And that's a real thing.
That makes sense. I know. I can see that. That makes sense. I've probably heard it before.
You definitely have.
My parents or
Well, I've
my
said it
grandparents. You have said it before. I didn't get it the first time. because I thought you were making it up.
No, I would never make something up.
You're right. That'd be stupid and selfish
It'd be
and,
stupid
and greedy.
and selfish.
And greedy.
It's shellfish.
That'd be so shellfish. Like,
And greedy.
yeah, and slimy.
And scaly. Do shellfish have scales?
No.
Dang.
Shellfish. Wait,
It's a
they have shells.
Oh. And
Yeah.
Shelly.
I have an Aunt Shelly.
Aunt Shelly.
I actually do have an Aunt Shelly.
Do you really?
Yeah, it's crazy. I do have an
The
Aunt Shelly.
first day of the trip, I got really, really sick.
I remember that. What happened?
It was a mix of altitude sickness and
Alcohol.
And alcohol.
And alcohol poisoning.
And alcohol poisoning. I was so hungover.
Bro.
No, it was a sinus infection that I got.
A science infection.
A sinus infection.
Well, what other? You can't get a mouth infection.
You can get an English infection though.
I'm terribly sick. Oh,
Horribly.
I'm horribly ill.
Somebody
I'm
get me some
horribly
tea.
ill on this beat.
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare said,
I'm
horribly ill.
I'm stupidly ill.
So ill on the beat I contract the Black Plague.
Ooh. That was good. We'll cut that out. Roger, can you cut
You
that
don't
part
like
out?
that?
Yeah.
Or I'll save it for later.
Yeah.
Roger, cut that.
Roger, cut that out.
No, but I coughed up blood.
Whoa. I don't think I've ever coughed up blood.
I hadn't either.
That's scary.
It was a
like
little
I would
frightening.
think I was dying if
I thought I was.
That's
I
terrible.
pooped blood too.
Oh, poop blood's different.
Yeah.
It's still scary, but coughing up blood's different. Like coughing up blood, I feel like in a movie, if a character coughs up blood, it's because they're gonna die.
It wasn't like straight blood. The blood was a little gay.
Come on,
It's
man.
too
We can't.
easy. I'm
Stop,
sorry.
Roger. Cut it out.
Cut that, Roger.
Get it out.
No, so it had like mucus in it, but it still was blood.
Mucus and blood.
Mucus and blood.
That's
Probably
disgusting.
from my nose.
That's disgusting. No one's gonna want to listen to us talk about mucus and blood.
They want to listen to this mucus and crip. Roger, cut that.
Definitely cut that, Roger. You mean Michael? Cut that, Michael. Cut it. God damn it.
You want to do some bits?
Yeah, let's do some bits.
Do a little
Let's
bits.
do some bits and
Let's do some bits.
let's chomp. That sounds terrible. We gotta come up with a cool name for like our bits.
Yeah, we're chomping.
We're chomp. It sounds so lame. We're chomping. Let's chomp out some bits.
Let's chomp out some bits.
Chomp out some bits. Well, like
out some
let's eat, or like
Let's eat.
Let's chomp at some bits. Like, you know, like let's kind of test the waters.
Pick our bits.
Let's pick our. I don't think so, Ethan. I don't think so.
You don't like that one?
I don't love it.
So you
I certainly don't
you
love
like
it.
it a little bit.
I certainly don't love it,
All right.
and I'm not going to do anything that I don't love.
That's good. That's a good way to live.
Thank you.
Yeah. You shouldn't do anyone you don't love.
You should not do anyone you don't love. It'll leave you empty and hollow.
Leave you hollow and empty.
like Harry Potter.
The deathly hollow and empty.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Chomping.
So I had this idea.
What if we just call the segment
Chomping?
Chomping at the bit. Like the whole podcast is called that, but then that's a segment. It's also it's a titular segment.
Okay.
I've never used the word titular? in a sentence before.
Really?
It felt really cool.
I love saying titular.
I
always use it wrong. But you used it right.
I did use it right. I felt good. Like I felt really confident saying that. It's a segment. It's a titular segment.
Okay.
It's
Now you're just saying
it's a derivative of the overarching
Overarching.
Why do I always mess that up? Overarching.
Overarching.
It's not overarching, right?
I don't think so.
The overarching title of the it's a sub segment,
Umbrella segment.
umbrella term, chomping at the bit. One of our segments, it's a
Is
titular
chomping at the
segment
bit.
called chomping at the bit, where we're actually chomping at the bit.
Where we eat the bit.
We eat food.
Where you just eat food and do bits.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, so I'm an egg.
You're an egg. All right. Okay.
You're also an egg.
Okay.
And we're inside of a chicken.
Okay.
Dude, I'm pumped.
Honestly, hey man, that hype is gonna wear off because I've been in here for a while and it just seems like everybody gets to go before me.
Dude, I think I'm getting late tonight.
No way.
I think I am.
Who told you that? No way.
Got a call from management.
Dude, you are a dog, bro.
No, I'm a chicken.
You are a chicken, bro.
Dude.
You are the chick of the chicks. Dude, I am so proud of you.
I'm about to be bouncing out that cock. Or I guess hen.
I am so proud of you, bro.
Thanks,
That's
man.
honestly, you deserve that.
Thanks,
You
man.
deserve that. All that success is yours, bro.
I appreciate it.
You go get laid, bro. You earn that lay.
Dude, when I get out the bottom,
You earn that lay, no Hawaiian.
you're the first person I'm bringing. Bringing you to the
Stop
bottom
it.
with me.
Stop it, bro. Nah, come on. You're just saying that.
No.
You don't mean that.
No, I do. First person out the bottom, I'm bringing.
No way. You're a real one, bro.
Dude.
You are one bad mother clucker.
Dude.
Come on. Come on.
Come on.
I don't even snap and I snapped.
Dude,
Come on.
You snapped. Anyways, I think I'm addicted to crack. And what do you think?
Oh no.
So,
Pretty good.
right?
Pretty good. Crack chicken.
Crack chicken.
Crack chicken.
Well, that's been chomping at the bit.
All right, guys. That's been the chomping. Actually, it's not the. That's been. Actually, yeah, it is the.
The chomping at
The Chomping at the Bit podcast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in,
for listening,
for streaming
and
and watching and loving and living and laughing.
Yep.
Because that's what we aim to do.
Sorry,
We
you're
are
boring me.
on.
Sorry.
We are on all the socials. You can listen to the podcast on YouTube. We have a video on YouTube and also on Spotify as well. We're also on Apple Podcast.
We are Apple
We're
Podcasts.
we're not on Apple Music.
Apple Music doesn't have podcasts.
It doesn't have podcasts. And also, but we're on Apple Podcasts. So you can still find us on an Apple platform.
Yep.
So thank you guys so much for watching. And we
Thanks
have
for
all the socials. You follow us on all the socials.
Get our
all
merch
that
drop.
stuff. We're gonna do some merch. We're gonna work on merch. Send us maybe some suggestions. What looks good. We love the feedback.
We love all the feedback that we're getting.
We
'cause
want
we're
it
getting
all.
A lot of it.
We want it all. We're getting too much to handle.
Too hot to handle.
Too hot to handle. Oh yeah. So thank you guys, and we'll see you guys in the next
See you
episode.
next episode.
Wow. 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 Wow.